Okay, so I know I'm late to the party on this one, but let's take a look at the Grim Forest.
Shoot him, Kevin!
Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we are going to take a look at the Grim Forest upcoming update. Why am I late to the party? Well, quite frankly, haven't been playing a lot of Raid lately, and it hasn't really been drawing my attention as much as it had been. I received a big rush of excitement when I started playing the free-to-play again. I'm still having a great time on the free-to-play. I have no intentions of stopping anytime soon, but I am just kind of half-assing my way through the game right now. Mostly, I'm just kind of excited for what's on the horizon and not really excited for the here and now. The big champion that I'm really excited to build is Lydia. I've made a video on that. You guys, if you follow the free-to-play account, you know that. Problem is that I'm trying to be extra efficient here, and waiting until personal rewards clan v clan on my free-to-play account is a really big deal, and that's where I want to use my books. So if I'm waiting until personal rewards CVC, that's going to be another couple weeks before I can fully get Lydia up and running. Could I use her without books and build her? Sure. My silver's kind of low, and I just haven't had the itch to really play the game much lately. That's on me. That's not really anybody else. That's not Raid's fault necessarily. It's just peaks and valleys. We all go through that. I think it's important when you feel yourself kind of not enjoying it, rather than push through and make it to where you despise the game. I think it's better to take a short break. Listen up, I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril, as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. I know that we're going to have some type of Christmas event. We don't know what that event entails, but I suspect I'm going to want to be involved in it and be playing this game a lot. So I'm trying to enjoy some other content right now before we jump into that. Part of that might even be this Grim Forest content, I guess we'll call it. I haven't watched any official content. I haven't watched boss reviews. I know that there's a deck and that you may or may not get your champions. I don't know how it works. This is my first time seeing this, even though I'm several days late to the party. I've just had other videos that were more exciting for me to make than reacting to this, but I'm really hopeful that it's going to be something to draw me back in. I know the Christmas event is going to draw me back in, but will this event draw me back in the way the Turtles event did? The Turtle event ramped everything up for me, and I found a new love for the game. That drew me back into playing my free-to-play account, and now we're in this lull, and I just don't really have anything I'm like itching to do. So let's bring this over and let's go ahead and check this out.
Hello everyone. The holiday season is upon us, and we want to give you a glimpse at one massive present we've got prepared for you. So in this update preview, let's take a sneak peek at one of the most ambitious features Raid has ever seen. Welcome to the Grim Forest. Consider
most ambitious feature is strong words. I hope they hold up.
this a whistle-stop tour to whet your appetite.
Grim Forest unlocked. Explore an uncharted land. This gloomy forest hides untold mysteries. Delve into the fog and reveal its hidden secrets. Deadly new threats lurk within, complete with unique combat mechanics. Can you conquer them all? Some of Raid's most difficult challenges await within the Grim Forest, along with incredible rewards. Show us your skill.
We'll cover all the precise mechanical details in a...
Okay, so it's going to be its own area. I mean, that's to be expected. It's not part of anything else. I would like to see them compress this a little bit. I would like them to see them take like Grim Forest, Doom Tower, Cursed City, and like put them in their own area. Maybe even Siege. I don't know if maybe that's not necessary. Maybe you're just adding extra steps to click around in. So yeah, maybe this is fine.
future feature guide.
Available at level 55.
If you've
Okay.
braved the blood-soaked streets of the Cursed City, you'll feel right at home in the Grim Forest. It's a huge new map.
All right, I'm going to take a look at the map. So they're on hard difficulty. You can't see it's behind me. There are 15 charms right here above my shoulder. Rankings, quests, vendor, team decks down on the bottom right. 3 of this, 30 of this. Squad progress is level 1. I do kind of like that it's hidden. I'm curious what these footsteps mean, but all right, let's play.
Filled with dangers and treasure alike. But this is more than just Cursed City 2.0. We've really raised the bar with the Grim Forest. It is a haunted place blanketed in an eerie, unnatural fog. Not only will your line of sight be limited as you traverse this shadowy wilderness, but each monthly rotation will see the very paths and stages you previously walked shift and change. Moreover, the maps...
Okay. I don't know where they started. It feels like somewhere in this region, the old camp. The naming structure appears the same, like different areas. E, 9, M, etc. I see a Supreme Elhain down here. They've got... Okay, these could be placeholders, but they have champions. I'm sure they'll explain that. I'm just trying to get a feel for this with my own. There's some... Now this has changed, and they're level 20 on their squad, and this is normal.
For normal and hard difficulties will differ, making each foray into the Grim Forest a new experience. You'll always begin your journey at the old camp, the safest part of the map. From there are 5 more regions to explore, though the difficulty of stages in those regions can be mixed. Within those regions hide countless secrets and multiple bosses to battle, including 7 powerful foes unique to the Grim Forest. You can only take so many actions per day, but there will be plenty of time to explore the map. Not only do you need to be selective about the path you take, but also the champions you choose to accompany you on this journey. When you first enter the Grim Forest for a particular rotation, you'll need to pick your squad of champions. Your squad is comprised of 2 team decks, with normal mode seeing you pick 10 champions per deck, and hard mode requiring 20 per deck. Whenever you enter a stage, the game will randomly...
I do want to talk about the deck system, and they're about to explain it a little bit more. But what I love about this is that it has that limitation that can bring challenge in Raid Shadow Legends, right? One of the biggest challenges in Cursed City is that you don't have the right champions to complete a stage. Or you have to come up with a more creative way to beat a stage than perhaps your normal approach, right? You can't guarantee that you're going to be able to defeat Baumel with Lady Annabelle, for example, right? Because she may not be available for you to use. What I find interesting about this is that you're getting the limitation, but it's a limitation based on my resources, not the expected resources, right? So to kind of use my Baumel analogy a little bit, sure, I can't use Lady Annabelle, but maybe I could use somebody else that kind of makes sense against a Baumel, maybe somebody that has like block damage or something along those lines. Just throwing things out there, right? So I like this idea quite a bit as a way to limit people's approaches, but not completely shutting them out because they don't have champion X. So, all right, let's keep watching.
We select champions from both your decks, and you must pick which ones you bring into battle. You can redraw this champion selection up to 4 times a day, and you'll gain some abilities as you explore that give you more precise control over your team composition. But at some point, you'll need to play the champions.
Okay, so is this like a mini boss, or is that a new? That looks like
you're dealt.
Brawl.
As you explore the Grim Forest, you'll discover chests that contain all manner of rewards. But in the gloom, not all is as it seems. Some of these chests would prefer to dine out on you. If you fall foul on one of these mimics, hit it with everything you've got. Who knows what treasures it will cough up? It's not just mimics. There's a particularly slippery customer that you'll encounter as you explore the Grim Forest, named Phrygius the Trove.
All right, I want to go back to that. So I'm not going to look at the mimic too hard, but this, okay, so this is kind of, if I had to guess, this is kind of like how they do the event dungeon, where they soup up a single champion, give them a couple ads. So interesting.
Phrygius the Trove Master. This greedy thief delights in ambushing adventures and robbing them blind. So why not give him a taste of his own medicine? If you encounter Phrygius on your travels, you'll have a limited number of turns to pile on the pain before he runs away like the coward he is. The more damage you deal, the more grim coins and grim gold he'll drop. You can use these ill-gotten gains to
I feel like that's similar to
buy curios, Grim Forest specific gear from the vendor, alongside chests containing the shiny new Mercurial gear set, as well as other special items. Along with Mimics and Phrygius, you can encounter 4 other roaming bosses along the Grim Forest winding roads, but these are small fry compared to the menace that lurks at this land's heart. Meet Leshen, the Entangled One. This terrifying creature is the embodiment of the Gloomland's malice and acts as its wandering warden. Cutting this lumbering tree down to size is the ultimate goal of the Grim Forest game mode. To face it in battle, you'll need to have collected 3 Grim Crowns from specific battles against powered-up mythical champions, hidden around the map. However, Leshen won't come to this battle without backup. Remember those 4 roaming bosses I briefly mentioned? When your champions come knocking, Leshen will summon these 4 to fight alongside him in the final battle. They are Maximos, the Weeping Blade, Ishith, the Crimson Siren, Torres, the Bestial Flame, and Drognell, the Eternal Gatherer. If you want to fight 5 bosses at once, I certainly won't stop you. But it's generally a good idea to take out Leshen's posse of minions before going after the big bad tree.
That's
As you
cool. I
continue
like
to fight
that.
through the Grim Forest, you'll level up your squad progress. Each level will unlock a new trait card, a passive stat boost that will empower
You're going so quick. Trait cards.
progress. Each level will unlock a new trait.
Use a trait card. Stat bonuses from trait cards are granted to all champions in the Grim Forest. I assume only my champions? That would be annoying to give extra speed and defense to the ones I'm fighting. Okay, cool.
Card.
Curios. Find altars to unlock curio slots. We saw those from the vendor, too, that they talked about earlier.
Passive stat boost that will empower your entire squad in this game mode. You can also upgrade your curios to gain additional abilities for champions in this game mode. You'll want a fully upgraded set of these powerful trinkets to take Leshen down. You can view all your progress via your squad profile, but keep in mind, your squad progress level and curios will reset with each Grim Forest rotation.
HP and speed, crit damage, crit rate. Interesting. Attack, percent accuracy, HP, speed. Obviously, there's going to be different ones. So some of these are rare. This one's legendary. Speed, accuracy, and resistance. It's behind my head. You guys can't see it. Interesting. Okay.
Forest rotation. Each new rotation means a new map layout to explore, new strategies to employ, and more goodies to find. Finally, let's talk rewards. Alongside mode-specific resources, you can unearth chests that contain all manner of goodies, including champion fragments and souls to summon and awaken Anaxia, the Reborn, a brand new mythical champion only available via the Grim Forest. On top of that, you can earn
I
cursed
made a video
remnants,
talking about their
relic
kit.
crafting materials for a new relic
This,
group.
I think, is going to be provided there are ways to get freaking mythical materials. This will be a big part of it for sure.
And gear from the previously mentioned Mercurial set. This new set excels at protecting valuable champions with its bonuses to HP, resistance, and speed, as well as stacks of a brand new buff called Total Guard. Each Total Guard stack prevents an instance of any damage or negative effects. That's pretty strong, right? Just be mindful that bosses can strike through Total Guard, so don't rely on it as your trump card. Like with Doom Tower and Cursed City, you can also secure bragging rights by scoring high on the Grim Forest rankings. If decking your account out with a sweet new look is more your thing, you can earn yourself a shiny new avatar frame as well. So,
I don't know if you guys caught my eye roll, but I don't care about avatars and rankings.
that's your whistle-stop tour through the Grim Forest and the numerous perils that lie within. Keep your eyes peeled for a more comprehensive feature guide coming soon, along with videos from our expert content creators, who will dive deep on every aspect of this new game mode. Don't forget to hit.
I'm not one of those expert content creators. I want to be clear, I'm very excited for this game mode. I love roguelikes. I play quite a few different ones, and I really, really like the concept of a little bit of RNG and getting like a really, really cool build for this playthrough type of thing. Like, oh dude, sweet, I got this thing. I will say it seems a little more bare bones. I didn't get to see much about the I think they were curios or something. I didn't get to see much about those, but I do love the idea of getting like a really cool thing that makes me much stronger, and having the chance to get something like that really early is fun. That I like RNG. We've talked about that before. I'm a fan of RNG in a lot of ways, because it's just a little more exciting and fun. Just do it this way. This is the only way to do it. do A, B. Yeah, it's like I like to have the unique fun aspect of the game too. So I really was intrigued by, hey, kill these bosses before you go fight the big bad, or the big bad is gonna be really hard, and I think that's really cool. So yeah, overall I'm excited for it. We'll see how it all plays out and how it all shakes out. Unfortunately, that track record isn't perfect. So with raids, so there's usually flaws and issues with a new area when it comes out. So those are going to be unlocked and discovered and exploited, I'm sure. So, but I do, from a content perspective, I'm excited about it. We have a lot of new bosses to cover and to discuss. We have a whole new area to cover and discuss and strategize about. So I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, we'll wrap that up. We'll call that a video for today. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your support. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to support my channel, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Take care.